That's right, baby. We're back. Alright, guys, welcome back. It has been a week. It has been a wild week, in fact. So I am here with our achievement update. Of course, as you see, 22 days left in June. A new wheel rule was spun, gang. So we'll be getting into that here in a little bit. But, oh my goodness, what a week to be into video games, guys. Let me first talk a little bit about the showcases. Guys, 007 looks incredibly cool. That is so far a game I am super hyped for over the showcase. Gears of War Reloaded. Watched the Xbox showcase here this morning, and wow, dude, it's you can see the polish in that, man. So I love that we're getting a free update. Quite a few on the Xbox front that were like, ooh, all right, this is a pretty solid showcase that got put together. If I had to rate the three of them, I'd be giving it to the Keeleys. I think Keeley had an amazing showcase. Yes, Resident Evil 9, you know, there's bias there, but I mean, I feel like Capcom just tore that show apart, man. Onimusha looks incredible as well. So like, that's everything I want. But yeah, Xbox had some hitters, man. The shadow drop of Final Fantasy 16, which I cannot buy the month of June, of course, we can't do that. But I will definitely be looking at where I'm on the verge of Platinum City on that one on PlayStation. So maybe that's a double dip down the line, or just, who knows, wait for it to come to Game Pass. But that is the first order of business, guys. Before we dive into this little recap on some of the games that I played, I want to talk about what got rolled today. So as you guys know, the first wheel roll, if you've been following the challenge, was that you had to spend a day playing Doom the Dark Ages, which in my case was a little rough considering I had already achieved everything in Doom the Dark Ages by then. But this roll was one that I put together. An entire week of only Game Pass games. That's right, guys. That is what the wheel chose for this round. And yes, please. I just went through the Game Pass library, and there are tons of greats on here. I mean, dude, the DLC just dropped recently for Sea of Stars, so we'll be able to go in and clean that up. I haven't played Hi-Fi Rush. The Halo Master Chief Collection is on here. We did decide that where EA Play, if you're paying for Ultimate, is a part of it, that you get the extra edition as well. So if you're looking at it and it's like, oh, maybe this is the time to play Mass Effect, like, you can totally do that. Elder Scrolls Oblivion's on there. I just finished a game I'm gonna dive into a little bit. It had me up till 4 in the morning. Crime Scene Cleaner, fantastic game, just got the full complete in that. But anyway, let's get right into the recap. So I played quite a few. I wanna say 6, but let me double check here. Yes, six games. Some of them were repeats. Oh no, I played 7, and it's because one of them was a repeat. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. Game one, I work, man, so I went a little bit easier to begin this. This was where my repeat happened, and it is The Wolf Among Us. That's right, guys. It was weird. I hadn't got all the achievements in this game. In fact, I hadn't even launched it on Xbox, but it was a free game with gold I got a long time ago, and I had gotten it on Xbox 360. So where we were doing legacy systems was, all right, let's go. Like, let's do this thing. So that's what I did. This is going to sound wild, but I had 2 screens going, making different decisions, looking for my 360, my Series X, just going. And from what I've seen on Game Passes, there is a Windows stack as well. Now we can't do that one though as a part of this challenge, but yeah, it was really cool going back. It did make me kind of excited about the idea of A Wolf Among Us 2, even though sadly we didn't get any update on that front today. But yeah, Wolf, it's a great narrative game. Telltale in their prime really just tore it up. It was a whole lot of fun just revisiting and being able to see the side-by-side with the Series X and the 360, like just how far we've come from a performance and a resolution bump standpoint. So it's very cool just being able to go back and play that. Now, after that, though, the Telltale continued with Minecraft Story Mode Season 1 on the Xbox 360, and then Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. I found a disc for this baby. I found it on Xbox One. And being able to play both of these, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie, but just going back and re-experiencing what I thought, what was my favorite iteration of Minecraft. I like Minecraft Dungeons, but largely Minecraft Story Mode has kind of been the one. Got the feels with the scene. If you played Season 1, you know what I'm talking about. But both games had all of their add-ons and everything right on the disc, so it was just nice. It was a week of Telltale, and I can't really complain about that. Like, I can't complain about that in the least. Now, after I did finish Minecraft and such, and Season 2, I took a little pause and did something a little challenging. I noticed there was, by this point, middle of the week, there was a lot of slugging around, primarily from Noisy and Corbin, where they were just kind of throwing some cannon fodder out there. You had some Reactor X updates, and you had Hidden Cats games making their appearance early in the challenge. So I decided, well, I could probably get Sora up to level 99 or 100 in Kingdom Hearts 1, and so I started doing that grind, just kind of listening to a podcast and running around doing a circuit. And then it occurred to me, it's like, oh, I am also missing the further tiers, so like the Hades Cup and fighting the Frost Giant and fighting Sephiroth. So maybe while I'm power leveling, I should go do those. And that is exactly what I did. I went through that Frozen Giant Hell Guard Fest, and got past him, and yes, as you're seeing, I totally crushed Sephiroth into oblivion. He is complete garbage and remains complete garbage. So it was nice to have that little challenge as a palate cleanser after the after the whole deal with all the Telltale games. Now, it didn't really stop there, though, because I've been having trouble putting this game down. I bought it on the Pro, and I am still playing it on Game Pass, and that is Expedition 33, the Claire Obscure game. Guys, if this doesn't win Game of the Year, wow. It is such an incredible game. It really is. Like, and I was doing some power leveling for that, listening to these different podcasts and everything, and just seeing what I could find. What's nice about this game is just, I know a lot of people have complained, oh, you get lost because of the lack of a map. That's actually what I really like about the game, is that I'm constantly just flying around and I'm finding these places, or oh, I found my leveling circuit that I did for Act 1 on my own, just kind of running around and messing around. And that's, guys, it's such a good game. Whether you're a fan of turn-based games, whether you're a fan of narrative games, whether you are a fan of parry mechanics or anything like that, I encourage, like, even if you're new to these mechanics, just give it a shot. It is, like, if you're playing on Xbox or on PC, it's on Game Pass. Like, give it a try, because this is one of those, it's just like Baldur's Gate 3 is, like, this is one of those where it could get you into your next genre. Like, so it's worth it. It's worth it to try. All right, guys. So now I want to talk about my last game. I want to talk about it because it is awesome. And I want to talk about, I'm going to go straight down. Look at that. I'm playing Claire Obscure. I want to talk about this number. It is called Crime Scene Cleaner. Noisy Face got me into this game. I saw her. She was playing Game Pass on the Fire Stick. Just running around, cleaning up just the worst crime scenes imaginable. Man, just running around a pizza place. Or the footage that you're seeing here is like a bougie apartment, like, and there's a dude hanging overhead, and just you gotta clean the crime scene. You gotta tidy it up and getting everything to 100%, wiping up all kinds of blood, picking up bullets, picking up anything that's broken, and throwing it away. Like, this game, just watching her play it, I was in, and then I played it, and it was just, oh, I'm even more in. Like, I have 100% of the game, and I actually just read an article yesterday that it's, they're trying to get it out on the 10th to PlayStation. So I've already got it wish listed. I'm ready for that, and all I'm gonna request is more levels. Man, I was up till 4 in the morning finishing this game just to make sure I was prepped for this challenge, and it is an awesome game. It's a whole lot of fun. Like, I genuinely cannot get enough of it. It is such it's that vibe experience that a lot of people talk about. It's you know, when you're doing stuff like Power Wash Simulator or something like that, it's like that. The difference is like Power Wash Simulator and these other ones, they haven't really pulled me in. This had a good upgrade loop. It had a solid little story to it, as to why you're doing what you do, essentially. So I thought that was really cool. But in general, the game itself, oh man, it's just so much fun. Alright guys, well, that is going to wrap it up for this one. Just covering the games I played this week. I am curious, hey, are you guys kind of rolling along with this achievement challenge? Have you thought about doing a challenge of your own? And if you have, what games have you played, guys? And even more so, where this is kind of double down on some of the stuff we saw this weekend. There's a lot of great stuff out here. What are you looking forward to? What are you going to be gaming for? Are you going for gamer score, or are you going to take a little bit of a more casual approach? I'm not going to lie, guys. You know me. I'm not always achievement hunting. Sometimes you just got to take some time away and enjoy games for what they are and not just for gamer score. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. So let's go ahead and wrap it up.